Hello people of the internet, I'm not an Englishman, this is not the film directing masterclass, and in this video I will talk about how to work with actors to prepare for the role before shooting your film. Before we go on, I would like to abuse this opportunity to tell you that I am making this kind of videos every week with an occasional vlog thrown in, just for good measure. So if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, this is the perfect opportunity to do it. You help me with subscribing, I help you with sharing knowledge. Help me, help you. Sorry. I mean, yeah, pretty obvious, but still. Go for a drink with your actors, preferably individually, and make sure you pay for the drinks and talk about the film. Worst case scenario, Skype them. Share your vision with them, go through the script, maybe read through certain parts, if not the whole script. Especially go through the parts that might not be immediately understandable and make sure you let them ask as many questions as they need. I must admit this was quite intimidating for me before meeting my actors for the first time, as I was afraid I won't be able to answer all the questions and therefore lose my credibility, but it turned out totally fine. Just make sure you have analyzed the script beforehand and don't be afraid to answer certain questions with "I'm not sure about that." As actors, it's their job to build the character, so you should leave certain things up to them. Okay, maybe not the best title for this one, but hear me out. You will make it so much easier for the actors if you prepare some background about the character. And if that background is physical and they can actually hold it in their hand, so much better. I, for instance, came up with interviews with the characters and printed out and handed it to them. This gives an excellent insight into the mind of the character they are trying to portray. Then I created or bought various props and things that this character would own. I don't know, maybe it's a certain pen, a watch, a photo, a scribbled notebook, notes from the past, whatever. So long as it's something they can actually touch. And that it makes sense, of course. Don't just give them a teaspoon just because you had one and they can hold it. One thing I found really helps the actors is the music this character would listen to. Create a playlist, put it on a USB drive and hand it to them. Plus, you just gave them something physical. See? You're welcome. I found coming up with characters' playlists to actually be one of my favorite parts of the pre-production, and it also gives you a much clearer idea about your characters. Also tell them which movies these characters like, and maybe even which movie moments mean a lot to them. Again, stick as much on that USB drive as possible, and don't limit yourself to just music and films. Try poetry, photography, all sorts of art, I don't know, architecture, clothes they would wear, food carving, chopping down trees. Why not? I mean, why wouldn't an average British stay-at-home mom be into chopping down trees? Have you ever seen a lumberjack? Tell them what films to watch and maybe which parts of those films exactly to get an idea of what you want. It may sound like you're limiting them with what's already been done or even telling them how exactly to act, but that's not the thing at all. They are a different person, the script is different, the film is different, and so are you. One thing all the actors told me really helped them was the references. I had an iPad on set and on rehearsals, and whenever we got stuck, we would just go through the clips and continue. Have at least one day of rehearsals with your cast. I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to shoot my film if it wasn't for the rehearsals beforehand. The chemistry gets created with the actors, you set the cues, you see which parts of the script don't work and need changing, and you get comfortable with them, which makes you much more relaxed on the set. Now, I've just watched an interview with Spielberg when he says that he doesn't rehearse because he's seen some of the best performances on the rehearsals and wants to preserve that moment for the camera. And I 100% agree with him, as the exactly same thing has happened to me. But then I talked to actors about it, and they all said that while this is true, it is also true that the rehearsals are a playground for them, a safe place where they can explore their characters. And once the camera starts rolling, the shit gets real, so you can't really compare these performances, especially if you're shooting on film. Okay, I am aware that I am challenging Spielberg here, so you can take that with a grain of salt or a fistful if you want, but it also took him a considerable part of his career to start doing so. So I think we're all on the safe side if we stick to rehearsing for now. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any additional tips that I have left out, which I'm sure I have, please write it in the comments. We're all here to learn, so the more we share, the more we know. And make sure you click that shiny red button that says subscribe and the like button below as well. I mean, come on, it's New Year. Now go out there and shoot your film.